Got that Timberwolf spirit running deep in my soul. Crafting up these treasures, making broken things whole. Yeah, from my hands to your heart, story to be told. These creations got the blues, worth more than silver and gold. Oh, Timberwolf Blues.
Greetings and welcome to Timberwolf Treasures. I'm Colleen. We're going to start with a new mold that I just got from Amazon. We're going to be making some keychains today. It feels like a very nice quality mold. Okay, Let's Resin UV Resin. That's the one I'm using today. We're going to be using some abalone shells and some foil sparkles. And for mix it up a little bit, I'm going to be using some stickers. I'm going to try out to see how well the stickers are going to work. It is a UV DTF sticker, so there's no background. So it's just clear. Like every time you work with resin, you always have to get your gloves on, make sure you have your proper PPE, because your health comes first. I'm going to be using my trusty Let's Resin heat lamp, and it's just going to be off to the side. It doesn't need to be in the screen, but it'll always be there. I like to work in little layers, so I'm going to be using some white mica powder a little bit later on. It's Good Take mica powder. So I'm going to plan on doing 2 facing down while I'm creating the different layers, and 1 the opposite direction. It's just, this one is quite literally a test. Let's see how this mold works. Let's see what options I have, because I'm liking the different designs. It's got so many different options. I really want to check this out. So I decided, let's start with the heart. And I'm just going to put a thin layer, because what's going to be the top side of the keychain is actually on the bottom for this one. And I went with, I'm not sure what you call it. It's cloud, maybe? I don't know. We're going to do that one too. And I'm thinking I'm going to put the different colored abalone shells in there. And going to do a quick cure to keep those 2 layers so that the top of the keychain will be smooth and shiny. And while I do that, there's one that I'm going to be doing with the stickers that's going to be facing up. So I want to make the back colored in white. So you don't need a lot. But once I'm like, okay, I need a little bit more. So I put it in. I don't like sticking a wet stick in there. Mica, for those of us who tend to be a little dirty, well, not dirty, I tend to knock things over. So I like to put the lids on because I don't want to accidentally knock the mica powder over and have it everywhere. That would be a mess that, oh my goodness, I can't even, oh my goodness. So while the first layer, the 2 clear layers are curing, then I'm getting this one ready. I always kind of like to keep working, if I can, on different steps while the curing is going on. When the main curing's happening, I'm going to just put you guys on hold. But this is just a thin little layer to get things ready. So you can see I've got the heart and the one underneath it. They've got more of a shine that shows that the UV resin is in there and it is cured. And then I decided, I'm not sure what you call it. I'm going to be trying this one too. This is the one that I'm going to be putting the sticker in. While I'm doing this, I want to thank everyone for taking the time to come in and see my channel. I'm just starting out. I'm learning as I go here, and I appreciate anyone who takes some time to watch my video. So I did get this little dotting tool, and because there is a little lip around each of the different molds on this design, I just wanted to make sure there's no huge bubbles underneath. And then I could see some little dots from all the stirring I did when I put the mica powder in, so I wanted to get that done too. So that's going to be the back layer of the one with the sticker. So now it's time to start doing the next layer, which will have the inclusions in it. This time, the little plastic flakes and then the abalone shells. I got both of those off of not Amazon, the molds from Amazon. I got the infills from Temu. And just a little hint, you can always look for nail art. Sometimes they're more cost effective that way. They're the exact same abalone shells. I've bought them both, sometimes under jewelry making, sometimes under nail art, and for some reason the nail art ones, they can be cheaper. So I personally, if there's a cost effective way, let's go it. Life is getting expensive enough without paying for what you don't need to. Okay, so I'm going to do in the heart these little sparkle. It's just thin layer of plastic, but it catches the eye. And you can see that it kind of sparkles up different colors. And it's kind of like a little bit bigger chunks of glitter. It's just thin plastic, but it works like glitter. It's going to go where it wants. It's going to make a mess, but you can't always stay clean all the time. And you can always clean up afterwards. Let's get the design you want. Do your best to keep control as you're doing it. And then you can see me wiping up with my baby wipe. Whenever I'm working with resin, I always have my baby wipes nearby, just to do my best to try to clean it up. Now, I'm deciding, and I decided on the purple, which should have taken less time because purple is my favorite color. So I was going to pick it first. It just is what it is. So I'm putting as many in as I can. And just because you didn't use it in this project doesn't mean the last couple that are in there, they can go into jewelry, any sorts of things. And I hope you're enjoying this video so far, learning the little steps along the way. And I decided, instead of just the purple abalone shells, I'm going to use up, I had a little container of green glitter. So I decided to use up some of that too, because purple and green, I like the combination. It kind of gives it something a little different, but they still go together. And it is a keychain. It's not like someone's going to be wearing this. It can be a keychain. It can go on a purse. Let's just have fun. Let's experiment and have a little fun. So now it's time to get the next layer cured. While I do that, I've decided I'm going to be using the white as the background for the abalone and the glitter. So I'm going to need a little bit more. Getting to the end of the bottle, but I don't want to waste any of it. So it's a good product. There's no point wasting good product. So I've got the white all made up there, and then I decided let's put a little bit more sparkle in. Why not? You can always change your product. Like, did originally I think I was doing that? No, but hey. So I'm going to put a little bit of silver sparkle just to catch the eye. On these pretty little keychains. And it just finishes up the back. So when someone's looking at it, it'll make the abalone, it'll make the glitter, it'll make the sparkle just pop. Some designs look amazing with white on the back. Others look great with the black. I mean, you could do any color you want. It's just, those are my two favorites. I will be experimenting with different colors, but for this one, when I'm already trying out the mold and some of the infills. Okay, so this is a UV DTF sticker. Basically, it came from Temu. You can get it quite cost effective. Sometimes I have problems with my hands, so sometimes it's a little bit of a fight to get the sticker off, you will see that I did take my glove off just to get the sticker in place. That's because what I'm working on is cured resin. I'm not sticking my hand in liquid resin. That's just not nice. And I have no intentions to do that. I just wanted to make sure I could get the sticker off the backing without sitting here for half an hour while I had gloves on. So I decided to just do that. And of course, first thing I do is put the glove back on. It is I've heard stories of people having allergies because they put their hand in the resin too long. I'm not interested. So here's our white, and we're going to be putting the final layer with the white and the abalone purple and green. And when you get abalone, even though it's mainly purple, it can have some shines of different colors. It's a very fun product. And at markets, it does catch people's eyes. It's something different. It's not like the beads that you can get at the store. It's just something that isn't an everyday item. And it's mostly seashells. So now I'm going to put let's make sure there's no bubbles. I use a long neck torch, but I do not get too close. I do not want to ruin my mold. And then it's time to top up the keychain with the sticker in it. And just a little bit of resin on top, and you can see how much that makes the butterfly spark pop. You could just, it looks bigger, it looks brighter. And of course you try your best to get rid of big bubbles around the outside. It takes a little bit longer, but the extra step is worth it because you never want a big bubble. You spend all this time making, and then boom, there's a bubble. Sometimes you look out and they look good, but it's best just take the steps, take your time. Let's make a quality product and the best one you can do. So now it's time to cure. At this time, I want to ask everyone, if you're still here, if you could like, subscribe, and share this video. I'm just starting out, so thankful for anyone who looks at my videos. Curing is over, so now it's time. Let's see how these turned out. We're starting with the abalone shell with the little green glitter. Oh, that's pretty. And actually, it's a very nice, like the shape, it's a good quality mold. I can tell that. And let's see how the heart did with the little plastic. And you can see the white through it also. So you see little bits of white, but really it just makes the color and the sparkle just shine. I do see I'm going to have to do a little bit of cleaning up on the bottom. It wasn't a perfect pour, but that's why you take the time to fix it afterwards. Now this is the one where I did the white on the back, and check out that sticker. That's really fun. If you like butterflies, and they are just so pretty, but really it doesn't stay with butterflies. You could put any kind of sticker you want in there. Or gemstones. I haven't tried those yet. I will be in the future. You'll see that. Now it's time to turn them into keychains. This is a thicker mold, so I was a little concerned to start with, but I'm going to get my deburring tool. You can get this off of Amazon or Temu. I have bought from both. The main thing is, when buying this, there is a price difference. They work the same. Just make sure you buy the one with the extra blades, just to keep it working effectively. But really, the handle, you don't have to pay huge money for a fancy handle just because it comes from a name brand. As long as you get the extra, it'll work just fine. And getting rid of all the little shards that I took off the back. I use pliers to put either jewelry add-ons or like this jump ring to get the actual keychain part on. As I'm putting it on, I realize this is a thick mold. I don't know if my jump ring's gonna be big enough. So I'm doing my best trying to figure it out. Reality has set in. This isn't gonna fit. So I actually found I have a little set of wire that you can make your own jump ring. I personally prefer the ones that are pre-made. I'll be ordering some off of Temu after I finish with this video. Get some ordered in because I do intend on using this mold again. I'm quite enjoying it. And I think it's worth the time of doing everything over and over. I think these are going to be great at the craft markets. I do Christmas craft markets. So you just make your own jump pail. Then you're going to be putting on jump ring there so you can attach the actual finishing part to it to make it a keychain, the actual keychain part. And yes, if you have issues with strength in your hand, a couple pliers are amazing. You will, like, it makes so much easier. Because really, if you need the pliers, use them. Like, I have issues with my hands, and I'm not going to let that stop me. And I hope all of you are the same. Like, if there's something that you're fighting against, just keep going. Figure out things that will help you so you can continue working on the project you're working on. And that's not just for crafts. So, time to clean the back of the other one. And I'm using the deburring tool to get off as best as I can. I always like to have a smooth finish in the background. I wouldn't want to buy something that's all rough and beat up, so I'm sure people that are buying my items, they don't want it either. It can be handmade, but it doesn't need to be an obvious handmade. Like, just take a couple little steps. So I realized that the deburring tool is not going to clean all of it off. So I'm just off screen, I'm grabbing a little nail file. Sorry, I'm moving the whole table. Oh my goodness, but yes, I am. I just wanted to make sure it turned out the way I want it to. So I'm going to give this one a shot. At this time, I have realized the butterfly one is going to be just too thick for the jump rings I have, so I will have to finish that one once I get a larger size jump ring. They're not expensive, it's just I don't have them on me right now. So I'm going to try on this one. And it's... I was trying. You can see I was trying, but realization is the regular jump ring that I own, just that little circle of metal, the size I have just doesn't work for this mold. And that's okay. So I will just go on Temu, purchase from whoever you have. I watch videos from lots of different suppliers, and they're all over the world, so whichever country you're in, I wish you nothing but the best. So I ended up having to use the little wire again so I could put it together. And let's turn this into a keychain. Well, I like that. That is very pretty. I like this entire mold. It is, I'll be making that one into a keychain in the future, but thank you very much for stopping by, checking stuff out. I hope you enjoyed this video. And I really do appreciate you taking time to check out my new endeavor here trying to be on Facebook. This is Colleen from Timberwolf Treasures. I'm from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, with my very talented husband, David. And we thank you for taking the time to watch our videos. There'll be more coming up. I just wish everyone a happy day, a happy week, and bye-bye, everybody. Thank you.